Good morning all. Today we're going to see the topic Earth retaining structures, in which we're going to see the lateral earth pressure theory, active earth pressure theory, passive earth pressure theory, and retaining wall and its types. We're going to cover all these points. So let us start with the first lateral earth pressure theory on a retaining wall. In this presentation, we'll analyze some typical earth retaining structures to determine their stability. The emphasis will be on gaining an understanding of forces that provoke failures and methods of analysis of a simple earth retaining structures. So once we complete this chapter, we'll be able to understand how lateral earth pressure to be determined, how the forces is to be calculated, which is coming on the earth pressure retaining structures, and the stability of the simple earth retaining structure that we're going to calculate. These are the things that we're going to understand from this unit. After that, let us see what is the basic necessity of calculation of earth pressure. The soil which is available is neither solid or liquid, but it exhibits some of the characteristics of the both. So one of the characteristics similar to that of liquid is its tendency to exert a lateral pressure against any object in contact. So in case of water, pressure is equal to in all direction, but in case of soil, horizontal pressure may be less or more than vertical pressure. So this is what the basic necessity of the earth pressure. Then let us see the typical concept of retaining structure. Structures which are used to hold back a soil mass or water are known as retaining structures. So this is typical definition of retaining structure. So examples of retaining walls are sheet pile walls, creep walls, sheeting in excavations, basement walls, etc. are examples. Now, next part we're going to see following types of the earth structure. Earth retaining structures may be broadly classified as retaining walls, sheet pile walls. So retaining walls further classified as gravity retaining walls, which is usually made up of masonry or mass concrete, and sheet pile walls, in which cantilever or counterfort butter walls comes, it's usually made up of reinforced concrete. These are the types of the earth retaining structures. We're going to see each type in detail. For that, we'll going to show you the animation video based on a same concept.
So stick around till the end to know everything about retaining walls. Let's know what a retaining wall is. Retaining walls are used to hold earth or any other material. It prevents soil from taking its natural position and makes area above and below it usable. The wall has basically three parts: stem, toe slab, and heel slab. Toe and heel slab make up for the foundation of the wall. Some walls have key provided in footing to prevent it from sliding. The stem may be provided with drain holes with slope for the water drainage. Similar sloping perforated pipe may be provided below the same for water drainage. The soil behind the stem can be coarse aggregates so that water percolates and exits via drains. The portion of wall in contact with soil is usually provided with some kind of waterproofing. Now let us know about various types of retaining walls depending on their use. First type is a gravity wall which retains soil by its own weight. Gravity wall is of bigger size and usually built in stone masonry and rarely in plain concrete. Second type is cantilever wall, which is the most common type of retaining structure. It is usually used for retention height up to 8 meters or 25 feet. The three components, which are stem, toe, and heel, act as one-way cantilever slabs. The stem acts as vertical cantilever under lateral earth pressure. The heel acts as a vertical cantilever under the action of net weight of retained earth, and the toe act as a cantilever under the action of net soil pressure. Hence the resulting deformed shape would look something like this. The main reinforcement resisting the tension forces will be provided in these regions as the concrete is weak in tension. Third type of retaining wall is a counterfort wall. Such type of walls have supports called counterforts connecting stem and heel slab. The counterforts are concealed in the retained earth. These walls are provided where the retention height is more than around 7 meters or 23 feet. The counterforts subdivide the stem and heel into rectangular panels. These panels are now supported on three sides and free at one edge. Fourth type of retaining wall is a buttress wall, which is similar to the counterfort wall, but the supports are now on the toe side and not buried in the earth. Between the two, counterfort and buttress, counterfort wall is preferred as it provides usable space in front of the wall and looks clean. In terms of efficiency and economy, buttress wall is preferred.
After that, we're going to see the classification of the retaining wall. The first one is a gravity retaining wall. As per the video, gravity walls depend upon their weight of the stability. Walls up to 2 meter height are invariably of this type. Nowadays, the geosynthetic materials are also used as a reinforcement. After that, next type is cantilever retaining wall. The cantilever walls have a vertical and inclined stem, monolithic with a base slab. These are considered as suitable up to height of 7.5 centimeter, 7.5 meter. Counterfort and buttress retaining wall. These are the explained as per the video. So this is a classification of retaining wall, then its types. After that, we're going to see types of the earth pressure, active pressure, passive pressure in detail. Thank you.